Has anyone else been seeing these videos all over their For You page?
UFO spotted in Las Vegas.
So,
and V.
I'm not entirely sure what this is. I pulled over to the side of the road because I noticed that thing in the air. I can try to zoom in on it as best as I can.
Look at this UFO, dude. This is crazy. It's sitting here spinning. Port Orange, Florida. Daytona Beach, Florida. Holy shit, that's fucking...
So, according to the US Defense Department, this giant white balloon is considered to be a Chinese surveillance balloon that was around 200 feet in size, or 61 meters, and was shot down on the 4th of February after it entered US airspace in Alaska, and then was seen flying over parts of Canada and other parts of the US, like Montana, Las Vegas, and many other areas, and then was eventually shot down off the coast of South Carolina. Apparently, the balloon had multiple propellers that allowed the balloon to move over specific locations and was steered by a rudder. Apparently, it was working as some kind of collection pod that was equipped with high-tech equipment that could collect communication signals and other sensitive information, with equipment that was quoted to be clearly for intelligence surveillance, including multiple antennas that were likely capable of collecting and geolocating communications. The balloon fell from around 60,000 feet, or 18.2 kilometers, with the debris field spreading over 7 miles wide, or 11.2 kilometers, where Navy and FBI teams have been involved in recovery of the wreckage. Apparently, there's been no sign of explosive materials detected from the recovered debris so far, and efforts are now underway to collect any remaining debris from the sea. Just to top off all of this creepy information, there were also 3 other unidentified objects spotted over US and Canadian airspace, with 2 being shot down as well. US Defense Department officials said that the last 3 objects did not pose military threat, but were a hazard to civilian aviation. One of the objects was apparently the size of a small car, and the other in a hexagonal shape, but apparently objects that did not contain self-propulsion and were not manned, or sending communication signals. In terms of the Chinese spy balloon, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Beijing are claiming that this balloon was for weather research and not for surveillance, as the US claims.
The Americans believe the balloon was part of a global surveillance fleet, not for weather research, as the Chinese claim. Beijing says destroying it was a serious mistake, and they refuse to let America's Defense Secretary talk by phone to his Chinese counterpart.
As for the US to claim that the balloon is part of a so-called fleet, I'm not aware of that. This may be part of the US side's information warfare against China. The international community sees clearly who is conducting the most spy, surveillance and monitoring activity.
What on earth is going on in the US right now?